Welcome back, everybody. It's so nice to see you again. If you are new here, hi, my name is Nikki. It's so nice to meet you. In the back is my pup Switch. He is my companion and travels with me. So we just came from Round Lake in Camas, Panther Falls, which I've actually been on that trail before, or a part of that trail before, because there's at some point there's a bunch of other trails that kind of split off from it, and I've done a different trail path probably like 3 years ago or something like that. But there were 2 waterfalls that you could visually see, but for the life of me, I just couldn't figure out how to actually get down to it, or at least to the bottom, to be able to take pictures of it, which is okay. And it is autumn, it's closer to winter time, and so that trail wasn't super busy today, which is nice because that area in Camas, Washington is very popular and typically is busy. So yes, we didn't have to deal with a ton of people. But now we are going to be headed to Panther Falls, which is in Gifford, Washington, about an hour northeast. And yeah, I'm really excited. The pictures I've seen look really, really beautiful. I think it's a pretty, from what it looks like in the pictures, it looks like a really massive falls. And I've had a friend of mine go there before, and she really loves this area. So I'm excited to try it out. So let's see what these trails have to offer. Okay, so we just finished up with Panther Falls, and it was so incredible. It was a huge falls. And so the trail, there's like a single path where the trailhead starts and then it forks. And if you go to the right, there's a viewpoint at the top of the falls that it just ends. It's just like fenced off. And then, so what I did initially is I went there, but then I kind of went around the fence because the fence begins and ends at a specific point on the trail, about halfway at the beginning of the, oh my gosh, I'm not explaining this very well. Okay, so anyways, I went around the fence, and there was like a bunch of fallen logs, not logs, but fallen trees, like huge trees that look like logs at this point because they've been sitting there for so long, that had beautiful algae on it. And then the trees were turning and the plants were turning different colors because it's autumn. And I took pictures of that first because it was just so beautiful. And then after that, I had us go back up the trail, and then we took the trail that went to the left of the fork to go to the bottom part of the falls, which of course there was another viewpoint area at the bottom of the falls that was fenced, and so we just went around it again, so that way I could get farther away from the base of the falls so I could take a picture of the whole thing. And it was just so stunning. I don't think I can like describe how beautiful it was, but it was just so beautiful. There was even a photographer that was even farther down. So there was like a cliffside. It wasn't like straight down, but it was like a very steep like slant, like probably like this. And I have no idea how he got down there. I mean, I'm sure he kind of zigzagged his way down. I can't do that with Switch with me. I wouldn't be comfortable doing it with a pup with me. But if I was by myself, 100% I would have done it. Like, there's been so many waterfalls I've gone to where I've wanted to climb down, but I didn't because I had Switch. But I would have done it if it was just me. But anyways, it was super pretty. Waterfalls are so zen, and it was not that steep of an elevation. It was quite steep getting there. I would say it was probably like, I don't know, like this probably, and it zigzagged. But it was such a short distance that going back up wasn't really that big of a deal, because right when you would start to feel it and be like, oh my god, like this is so much elevation, it was just like over. But as you can see, I guess it doesn't look like it because I have my lantern on. I finally got a lantern. I got two actually that are rechargeable, LED rechargeable lanterns. So I have that lighting me up because it's actually quite dark, but behind me there, it doesn't look that dark. So there's that. But it's 6 o'clock right now. I have about, I think, an hour and 15 minutes home. I didn't go very far this time. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this adventure as much as I did. And all the pictures that I will be posting on this week's trip will be on my photography Instagram page, Raw Footage Photography, which will be linked in the description below. And I would love to know, hopefully my comments will be turned on by now, but if they're not, I would love to know where you guys are at. If there's any places in Oregon or Washington, Montana, Idaho, Arizona, places that you would be interested in seeing or have gone to before or are interested in but haven't gone and you would like to see it in these videos, let me know in the comments or in my social media. You can comment places on my pictures or DM me either one. I would love to know. I'd love to get your input, and I would love to know what you guys want to see and where you want me to go, because right now I just kind of find them as I go. So I look forward to seeing you guys next week, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, or weekend. Bye.